This is the sound of the commute, the rattle of the 4 train, the hum of the city, and the unavoidable bleed of someone else's playlist. A sharp snare and a high-pitched acoustic guitar cut through the noise of the car, forced out of a smartphone speaker. This specific combination of instruments defines the modern Bronx or Washington Heights. It is a sound that maps directly onto the geography of the city. The track is Recházame, and its creator, Prince Royce, is one of the primary figures who helped move this sound from rural porches to the metropolitan mainstream. Bachata began in the countryside of the Dominican Republic, but by the late 2000s, it had transformed into the dominant soundtrack of the American metropolis. This transformation was backed by a scale of commercial success that the music industry had previously reserved for mainstream pop. This chart tracks the resulting accolades. For Prince Royce, that meant stacking 19 Billboard Latin Music Awards and 21 Premio Lo Nuestro wins against standard industry benchmarks. Growth of this magnitude was the result of a specific, cross-cultural blueprint designed to bridge two distinct listener demographics. Urban bachata represents a calculated negotiation between the traditions of the Caribbean and the aesthetics of American R&B. The foundation remains traditional, anchored by syncopated bongo rhythms and the characteristic high-register guitar arpeggios of the Dominican Republic. But these artists injected a modern rhythmic edge to ensure the tracks could compete on an urban radio dial. This waveform analysis of Recházame isolates the opening seconds. Before the first Spanish melody begins, the track opens with English hip-hop ad-libs. The lyrics utilize a familiar vocabulary. This is for all ya players out there. Royce, too strong. These English ad-libs provide a recognizable rhythmic frame for an R&B listener, offering a familiar entry point before the track transitions into a Spanish verse. This strategy is executed visually in the music video for Promise, which serves as a blueprint for this cultural fusion. The track features Romeo Santos, an artist whose career is built on his Dominican-American background. He is joined by Usher, an established star within the American R&B market. In the video, both men share the same urban streetwear and movement, presenting a shared aesthetic that bridges their respective backgrounds. Yet even within this shared space, they maintain a specific cultural boundary through their performance. Santos anchors the Dominican identity by singing his portions in Spanish, while Usher provides the English-language R&B counterpoint. The collaboration allows both artists to occupy the same urban stage while retaining their core heritages for their specific fanbases. This creative crossover was supported by a specific business architecture. Urban bachateros began hiring producers and directors with established track records in hip-hop and R&B. This network map shows how the artists connected. By working with these specific producers and directors, the genre gained access to mainstream networks that had previously ignored Latin music. This strategic alliance helped package a regional sound into a product that could reach multiple markets simultaneously. The success of this sound reflects a broader shift in how identity is expressed in the United States. Urban bachata reached across industry silos, appealing to listeners who viewed R&B and bachata as part of the same integrated urban landscape. The genre mirrors the demographic blending of the modern city itself. Returning to that smartphone on the subway, the music proves that for a bicultural generation, the ancestral guitar and the modern beat exist in the same space. By pairing these sounds together, these artists created a document of a single lived experience that the rest of the world has finally begun to recognize.